What's up, y'all? Today is somewhat of a touchy topic. I'm going to talk about family and you know how some families fall apart due to uh, a major part of the family passing away, such as a mother or father, grandmother, grandfather. Um, I mean, it's very unfortunate, and I'm totally against it. I feel like if anything, death in the family, especially someone as important like a mother, I feel like, her dying wishes would want, is to want the family to kind of stick together, actually be stronger, kind of carry on the same routines, traditions that she had in place, when she was still living, such as like Thanksgivings, celebrating Thanksgiving as a family, Christmases and stuff like that. Um, my advice, because I'm going through it, man. Like holidays hasn't been the same since 2017. It just hasn't. When my mother passed away, it was like my family passed away with it. We don't talk. You know, we don't we don't visit for holidays. These major holidays. Thanksgiving is a family holiday. I mean, whether you're with your inner family, like your daughter, your wife, or your sons, your kids and your wife, basically. Um, but when you say family, family is family. So it's beyond what you have created for yourself. It's your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunties, all that those are nephews, nieces. That's still family, and we're supposed to all kind of come together as one. That's what family is like. Coming together as one. Um, my advice to people that's going through, man, like you know, one thing is to stay strong. Have hope for the future that one day your family would you know come back together as one. Uh, because the feeling of, I guess, not being able to reach out to your family, knowing that and not even on some like help me type stuff. Not I don't want no handouts or anything like that. More so like comfort. Being there for me because like I said, it's hard losing a mother because your mother is your comfort. She's the one that you can talk to about anything. The one that will give you tough love when needed. Um, it's it's a hard thing to swallow, hard pill to swallow. But don't give up on your family. Right now you're going through those rough patches. I'm going through those rough patches, those rough, patches in life. But I still remain strong. I still love my family, regardless of the lack of conversing. um, and I don't think we don't hate each other. Not at all. It's just more so like we're all scattered. We're not close. We're just everywhere. And like maybe that's important. A petty excuse because it should be as simple as getting on the phone and saying, hey, we should plan this, for Thanksgiving. But it's not that simple. Everybody has their own little agenda. Everybody's doing their own thing. Um, some folks just don't have time. Some are beefing with each other. You know, And I mean, this is family. Come on now. Got to get over those little petty beefs. But hold on to your family. For the ones that's still in good standings with your family. Hold on to them because I mean, and cherish every moment. You know, cherish every moment because I mean, I'm not saying that everybody will be in the same bad luck that most of us, that has gone through the falling of, of a family. But some families are stronger than others. They're closer than others. So I don't, for our family to have um, separated the way we did, and just been so distant from each other, just shows how not close. We weren't. It don't. I mean, I thought we were close, but that just shows that we weren't as close as we thought we were. Um, man, around these holidays, your Christmas is coming up. This will be another Christmas I spend by myself. Um, it's like you reminisce a lot about, you know, what you've the good times that you've had with your family. Like the laughter. Just the fun moments, the happy moments, the you think of the good and the bad, but it's like the good it outweighs the bad, and I mean it's something. Having a family is something that I feel like everybody just loves. It's something to cherish, knowing that you have your family together, knowing that everybody's happy, knowing that everybody loves each other sincerely. Um, I'm gonna keep working on mine, you know, because this is not what my mother envisioned. You know, her leaving this earth and the family falls apart. Just showing that a lot of times mothers are the ones that keep the family together. And you have dads that do the same, but we hear about mothers the most, so that's what I mentioned the moms. And I lost my mom, so but mothers are the ones that they really keep us together. Like, um, man, my mom on Thanksgiving, um, man, we saw folks that we hadn't seen in years. We had friends of the family that we consider family coming, like, we probably ain't seen them, what, like 5 or 6 years. So, I mean, like, there was always a gathering with faces that we hadn't seen in so long. Surprise faces. Like, we didn't even think that this face would appear on this particular day. But I mean, that's how magical Thanksgiving was to my family. Like, it needs to get back like that. It was a special day. That Thanksgiving was my favorite holiday before my mom passed away. Um, I want it to stay my favorite holiday. I don't know what's my favorite holiday right now, but I want it to stay my favorite holiday because I mean I know the meaning behind it. Besides what they teach you in books and stuff like that, all that bullshit. No, I know what it means to me, and I know and I'm pretty sure you guys know what it means to you. What it means to you. Um, Family is something that we all need. You know, is you know it should be stronger than it should be strong. A family's bond should be strong. Family's love should be strong. I should be able to hit my brother up on that anytime. Just talking about, man, how was your day, man? Like, and then in the call with I love you, bro. You know, or my sister, my aunties, uncles. I mean, you got a lot of people that have regrets due to what they weren't able to say before a person moved on, died. And I mean, we've been hearing this for years. We've been hearing this since we were little. Watch what you say. And I mean, make things right before the person's gone. So, you know, a lot of people are living with pain that they can't get off themselves because they weren't able to do that, and that person is gone now. My advice to those people is, I mean, I guess you have to look at it like, maybe that person has already forgiven you. You know, it would have been good to say you were sorry to the person in the flesh, but that person knows that you're sorry. You know, sometimes it's hard for people to apologize. It's hard for some folks to be apologetic. They feel like it shows a soft side. A lot of folks don't like to show a soft side because they feel like it shows a weakness. But apologizing is really powerful. It shows how strong a person is. You know. But I mean, like I said, man, it's the holidays. Christmas is coming up. I mean, everybody just love y'all family, man. Don't let petty shit break y'all up, man. Like, really stay with it. Love everybody, hug everybody. Because tomorrow's not promised. Just like today ain't promised. Like, man, I mean, you know how many hours is in a day, and none of those hours, none of these minutes are promised to us. Anything can happen. You got folks waking up every morning. You got folks waking up that die, but they had plans for that day. They didn't plan on dying. So I mean, like, you got to look at it like that, man. That's how easily your life can be taken from you, whether it's a car accident or a shooting, anything, man. Like, you just gotta cherish life, cherish your family, just be a good person. You know, be a loving person. I mean, why hate? You know how much energy you have to put into hate. I mean, I don't hate nobody because I mean that's just I've been through that road, and I feel like I've never been a hateful person. So it put me in a situation where I really had to stop and just really reevaluate myself. I had to like think like, damn, I'm not a hateful person, but I'm allowing somebody to dictate who I am as a person. So be you. Don't allow anybody to dictate you. I had to tell myself that I'm not. I'm not a hateful person. So um, sometimes you may get confused. Sometimes you're in the heat of the moment, so you might feel a certain type of way about an individual. But the heat of the moment. You know, just because you said it don't mean it's true. It's just something that you felt at the time. Um, I've said things that I can't take back. You know, but I mean it's still self control. So I mean that's another thing that I feel like we as human beings really need to put in, or we need to really work on self control, because when you can control your next move, no matter the situation, that shows self control. Like, that's when you at your ultimate level of self control. So I think I've gotten to that point because going through some stuff, you know, it really helps you be, it helps your strength. Like, I'm stronger than I was years ago. I'm more patient than I was years ago. um, loving, the more loving. You know, I'm not saying that I ever just like had lacked love, but it's like it's at the ultimate high right now. And the willing to want to help people. Like, bro, I do this. You know, I'm always willing to help the youth. I'm always willing to help just anybody because that's the type of person I am. I'm the dude that, man, like, I try to find a way. You know, I go out of my way to try to find a way. You know, but yeah, I'm getting on a whole nother topic. We're gonna talk about my life, in depth, probably on the next video. I don't know, but this video is basically just just informing everybody. Just love y'all family, man. Like if y'all got any petty beefs, like settle that shit. Like really sit down, talk about it, apologize, hug, and tell that person, man, I love you, man. Because it's gonna make you feel so much better. Just right now, just imagine how you feel right now. You hate somebody, but when you love somebody, it's like a warming feeling inside of you. So I mean, do that. Do that. It's gonna make you feel a whole lot better. Hating somebody is way harder. It's way harder. So I mean, you put too much unnecessary energy into hate when it's easier to love your family than hate your family. So I mean, some people go through situations where I mean, probably got a snake in the grass in the family, but I mean, at the end of the day, they still your family. You just gotta love from afar, but you still love them. Just gotta distance yourself from people like that. So, I mean, it is what it is. Everybody has that in that family member where you know you may just have to distance yourself from that person, but you still love them. Still love them because I mean, that person may be going through some stuff. And that person's gonna need you to still love them because I mean, you don't want that person to you're gonna be that person's help getting back or getting to where he or she needs to be. The healing. So if that person is a snake in the grass, or if that person is that type of person that you don't want to be around, that person will realize one day, and if the family is gone, there's no that person doesn't have any comfort. But if the family's with, still surrounding and showing love to that person, then, he or she feels like, that they can do it. Like they can really, you know, get better, for the sake of their family, for the sake of them. You know, family can really motivate someone to get better. So, I mean, my daughter motivates me, and I barely see her, you know. But I always try to think positive. Always, with every negative, there's something that's positive. That's how I go about life. So, the fact that I don't see my daughter every day, well, as much as I want to see her, the positive part about it is she's okay. She's happy. Um, she's well taken care of. So I mean, we think so much of the negatives, but we forget that there are positives out there also. So I mean, find the positive within every negative, and your life will go so much better. So y'all, that's my little chat to y'all today. Y'all have a nice Christmas. Enjoy your family. Love your family. Uh, Man, I'll see you in the next one.